What is an acknowledgement? To answer this question, we have to look at the definitions and general terms section of the Notary Public License Law, specifically under the header, of course, of acknowledgement. And it states that an acknowledgement is a formal declaration before a duly authorized officer by a person who has executed an instrument that such execution is his act and deed. So with this in mind, let's have a look at the four choices to determine our solution. Choice A states, a formal declaration before a duly authorized officer by a person who has executed an instrument that such execution is his act and deed. That's exactly what we just read from the definitions, but just before we mark this as the correct solution, let's have a look at choices B, C, and D just to be certain. Choice B states, a written statement by a notary public confirming the identity of a person. That is not what falls under the definition of acknowledgement as we read before, and therefore choice B is not our solution. Choice C states a certificate issued by the state confirming the notary's commission. An acknowledgement is not a certificate as such, and therefore choice C is not the correct solution. And finally, choice D states a written agreement between two parties detailing the terms of a contract. This too is not the definition given under acknowledgements of the Notary Public License Law, and therefore choice D is not our solution, which leaves choice A, a formal declaration before a duly authorized officer by a person who has executed an instrument that such execution is his act and deed, as the correct solution.